programming project. And before that, I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Tajumaidin bin Sidi Ibrahim, and my metric number is 8170233, and I'm from section 3 computer programming class. So for my title of my project is metal fabrication process, that I need to find the time needed to fabricate a metal with 4 holes. So are you interested with the topic? Let's check it out. Hello guys, welcome back. So now I'm gonna share to you the introduction of my project. So as I said earlier, my topic is metal fabrication process that involving fabrication that I need to find the time needed to fabricate metal for 4 holes. So first I wanted to introduce what is C++ programmer. C++ programmer is a programmer that we need to use a certain code for certain problems to solve the solution, to get a solution. So let's say for my problem, I have to find a time needed to calculate the fabrication process for creating 4 holes on a metal. So I have to find a certain code to solve certain program, and I find the question, the answer by using that program. So that is a modern way to and quicker way to find the answer. Next, metal fabrication process. So what is metal fabrication process? Metal fabrication process is a process where you turn a raw material to a desired shape of metal, which uses certain types of manufacturing process. For example, turning, milling, and so on. And for my project, I use milling process. So what is milling process? In order to make 4 holes in a plate, I have to use milling process, where I have to cut the plate into 4 holes by using milling process. So I think that's all for the introduction. So wait for the problem statement that I faced for this project.
For the problem statement, to carry out the project, there is several methods of finding the time taken for the milling of the plate. There is parameters that can be used to calculate the values that needed in order to find the value of machining time in second, scrap generated in grams, output per day for 8 hours in joules, and the mechanical efficiency. The parameter values of area, the length of edge with the diameter of the hole radius, and the thickness of the plate is being calculated. The formula used in this project is G equals to pi r square, N equals to 2 pi r over 75, H equals to F plus D, I equals to 2I, J equals to A minus I, K equals to B minus I, L equals to 2J plus 2K, M equals to L over 75 plus 4N. The value of 75 is repeated using 25 and 15. So the value of G equals to area of circle, N equals to feed rate, H equals to distance of hole from edge, J equals to different midpoint of workpiece and the width, K equals to different midpoint of workpiece and the length, L equals to length of cut, M equals to machining time. By doing the programming coding using the formula above in the C++ programming, It can be simply measuring the values of machining time, scrap generated, output per day, and the mechanical efficiency. The main problem in this project is to find the time by using various manual and complicated methods that uses a lot of data that is calculated. Thus, by using this C++ saves a lot more time and produce an accurate value of solution. The objective of my project is, first, to solve the problem related to metal fabrication process by using C++ programming. Next, to minimize the time consumption for calculating various data using a lot of manual steps. The final objective is to implement the idea or the knowledge about C++ program that had learned in the class of the computer programming. For the methodology, there is two methods involved in this project. First, flowchart. Second, we will be using computer coding for dev C++ programming. Here we go, the flowchart involved in my project. First is the flowchart for the main function, and the flowchart on the right will be the flowchart for input and output function. Here are the displays that is used in the main function of flowchart and also the input-output function of the flowchart. Display 1 will be used in the main function and display 2 will be used in input-output function. Next, here is the formula involved in the C++ coding that will be used in the coding of dev C++ programming, and the parameters of the formula are listed on the right. And here will be the output that will be produced in the flowchart, which is machining time in seconds, scrap generated in grams, output per day for 8 hours in joules, and material efficiency. So here will be the coding that will be used in our dev C++ programmer for the front page, which is the main display, and also the coding for the input function. And here will be the formula involved in the coding for the dev C++ programmer, as I showed in the flowchart before this. This will be the coding that we will be using, and the coding for output function is on the right. And for the result, I will be sharing the result that is produced from the dev C++ programmer, which is displayed after I put the coding into the programmer. And for this one, it is the main display and the front page of my project. Next, here will be the display of my result for the formula that I have used in this project for the dev C++, and the values that I have entered will display certain value of parameters that I am looking for. For example, the time needed for the fabrication process to occur, for the scrap generated. Next will be the output per day in 8 hours, and also the mechanical efficiency will be displayed. As for the conclusion of my project, so as you can see, there is several methods to find the time needed to find the fabrication metal and the scrap generated
output per day for 8 hours in joules, and also the mechanical efficiency can be calculated in several methods. But however, it shows that using dev C++ programming shows much easier and even efficient to find the answer, and also more accurate. So it shows that my objective is to use C++ in solving the problem, and the time consumption of using the C++ to solve the problem is much faster. It shows that using C++ programming is one of the good method to solve the problem. So, thus, my objective is achieved. Thank you for listening.